that is there because Pokemon needs one. And honestly, I think that's an important difference. Sometimes Pokemon villains can feel a bit disconnected or they show up too randomly. But with Lysandre you always feel like he's part of the world and his whole vision for that he wants to do with colors is clear. Now if I had to talk about the difficulty, the gyms were honestly relatively easy overall. It wasn't the kind of game where it felt like it was constantly struggling in gym fights. Most gym leaders were manageable and it felt like you could get through them without needing to insane grinding or super deep planning or strategy. The real challenge, at least in my run, came later. The Elite Four is where I actually had to log in more. And out of the Elite Four, the Steel type and the Water type members were the most difficult opponents for me. Like those battles were the ones where I felt like, okay, I actually need to pay attention here. The matchups were more annoying, the Pokemon feel tougher and it was way less of a free win compared to most gym leaders. Especially in a Pokemon game you can often get comfortable about the gyms, but it's not bad in my opinion. I like if there are more like challenges. And then there's the champion. Honestly, I found the champion relatively annoying, not because it's unfair, but because the matchup was frustrating for my team and for the way my run went. Mega Gardevoir being Psychic type was a big reason for that. Like, Psychic type Pokemon gave me problems through the entire run, and by the time I reached the champion it feels like that issue came back one last time at the worst possible moment. So overall, Pokemon X was a really enjoyable experience for me. For a fresh start into the 3D era, I will easily give the game an 8 out of 10. It stayed fun from the beginning to the end and it feels like a solid and memorable experience overall. And yeah, if you stayed that long, thank you really much. I really appreciate everyone who watched this far, supported the video and enjoyed the journey with me. I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good time.